Whew.
All
So,
right, welcome.
welcome. Wait, here's the man right here for minutes well spent. David Green. If you haven't saw anything of his posters, he's been keeping up on every movie, the good, the bad. It's just good and bad. It has been really no ugly movies. It's just been really bad movies. And I like to
And
just
not
say, I told you so on one of them.
and not much in between. It's been good or bad. It's been good or bad. We had one weekend that we would all rather forget. The Lucy slash Hercules weekend was probably the most deplorable weekend of the year so far. So we are probably not going to cover those movies and just act like it never happened.
It did.
But I'm going to act like it never happened. But
Okay.
what I just said never existed.
It
What
never.
did happen, and what I was very glad happened, was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
You was happy with that? Well, I can't help but agree with you. It was a great movie um, to watch. Um, I think it was so much better than the its predecessor. Um, that I just couldn't help but just overall enjoy. I enjoyed Planet of the Apes, even amongst all the hard language. Um,
The subtitle.
yeah, the subtitles. We had to talk ape through that whole entire um, movie, but it
I tell
made
you what,
sense.
yeah, it did. It was probably one of my favorite movies of the year, of the summer for sure. Um, I haven't gotten to a place where I'm ready to rank the summer yet. It's going to take a little bit more thinking. I'll probably just do a 1 through 5 and not a 1 through 10, just because I didn't find that there was 10 movies that I wanted to bother and rank this summer. But in ranking the top 5, I do believe Dawn of the Planet of the Apes will be right in there in my top 3.
Is it? Okay, it is definitely top three because I still got Captain America at one. It's holding on to that strong. Personally, that's what I think. Um,
Okay.
I didn't see Get On Up because of the movie that I guess we're going to go ahead and get into.
Which is Guardians of
Guardians.
the Galaxy.
I'm sorry, Guardians took precedent over for me. I had a vote going on, and people said that they was going to watch um, the Get On Up, and I love James Brown. I really do. It just wasn't enough love. It wasn't enough interest.
No, not at all. I hate to say James Brown is dead. The Guardians are alive and well. The movie was incredible. Uh, I rated it an A. I don't rate many movies in A. Actually, peeking at my review right now, I'm going to tell you what I like most about the Guardians is that they were able to expand the Marvel universe beyond, the third rock from the sun. It's about time that we got into space, that we got into other galaxies, that we go into other dimensions, and that we do it well. It's 2014. We have the technology and the ability to do these movies, and it's about time. It's about time to do it and go. In honesty, we've been doing it for a while with franchises like Star Wars, with franchises like Star Trek. And the list goes on and on, where we've gone into space and we've explored new worlds and new characters, and frankly, done it well. I'm really surprised that it's taken the comic book world so long to just really get out there and make it happen. I was disappointed with Fantastic Four that they never broke the sky. Uh, it just really broke my heart that they didn't get it done. So and we don't spend a lot of time on other worlds with Thor either. So with Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm really excited to see what becomes of it, and if we finally get out of here and do some cool stuff like Planet Hulk and things like that, where we can just really get off the earth and do some things and get more creative. So for me, Guardians of the Galaxy scored a big hit, not just with characters and with performances and with the art design and things like that. It was just incredible for me that we finally got creative enough to get out of this particular solar system and do something else. What do you think, Seneca?
I'm thinking on a few things because we needed a connection, and we know that, what was it, Fantastic Four? I hate to bring that up, but we're gonna bring it up anyway. It did such a horrible job connecting the space concept that we needed them to do. So yeah, I was encouraged about it. I was really didn't think that much about Guardians of the Galaxy because I actually read the timelines. I know some of the things that you've already leaked out, that Avengers are going to go into the Civil War. That's a lot of story right there. That's a whole lot of story. And to see them introduce certain characters, I never heard of Guardians of the Galaxy till today. Really, I really didn't. So I was kind of like blindsided by this whole thing. I was just like, okay, so there's Guardians of the Galaxy. What else? Who are these people? So it was encouraging to see, them try to connect the dots. I love the soundtrack. I'll say that much. I enjoyed the soundtrack. I enjoyed the fun that this was all about, and from someone who had no knowledge of it. Like, I was never a Captain American fan, so I didn't read none of those comic books for real. I was never a Thor fan, so I never read those comic books for real. It's surprisingly to see that those were the best movies when it came from the Marvel Universe.
Okay. All right. I don't disagree. Just a little backstory on Guardians of the Galaxy and why they're important. And if you saw the movie, you already know. You just can't get to Thanos and his story in terms of having to collect all of the stones and gems that he has to collect for the power glove thing that he uses. You just can't get to that without introducing all of these different gems that are all over the universe and how powerful they are. And as time progresses, hopefully with the next movie and maybe in the writing and in the dialogue of some of the future Marvel movies, they'll continue to explain the build up to Thanos. I don't think there's many more. How many Marvel movies are ahead of the next Avengers movie? What do we have? One or two?
I don't think we have even one. None that's been actually identified, because we know Iron Man's already been done, Captain America's been done, Thor's been done.
Ant-Man is right behind the Avengers. So
we're not watching. They're going to talk about Ant-Man for real?
Ant-Man is absolutely being released. It's already been casted with Michael Douglas as one of the characters, and I can't remember the other guy's name immediately. I'll have to actually pull that up. But Ant-Man is absolutely a movie that they're doing, and they're doing it right behind the Avengers. So nothing else between Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers. I gotta say, I am a little bit curious how they're going to play that up in terms of getting to Thanos and how they bring him in, unless he's ushered in for behind Avengers. Ultron is definitely the big villain in Avengers 2, so I still don't understand how Thanos is going to be played unless Thanos is going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy timeline. Storyline.
And again, they're combining so many different storylines. I couldn't even tell you which one is really going to really matter. I'm at that point when it comes to the storylines. However, it is going on. It's going on like right now. I'm really excited to see some of the build up story when it came to Thanos, and it's exciting. It's really exciting to see all this. But
Yeah.
Howard the Duck, I had to say it.
What happened with Howard the Duck?
Did you get the connection there?
Why and what for? I did a little research on the Howard the Duck thing, and Howard the Duck has been he's been a joke in the film industry for a while, since the horrible movie that came out years and years and years ago. But to pop him on at the end of the movie the way that they did, I'm almost curious if somebody just has a pet project where they want to go back and pull Howard the Duck out and try to do him again. Surely we could do Howard the Duck better now, but I don't know. Howard the Duck is kind of the Ted of the Marvel universe. When I say Ted, I'm talking about the profane teddy bear Ted. Howard the Duck is edgy, you know. Howard the Duck is extra, and I'm real curious on what they're going to do with Howard the Duck and what they're trying to accomplish. Why did they put that at the end of the movie? I don't know. Does somebody not have any? If it turns out that was just something that they did and it meant nothing, I gotta say I'm disappointed, because we've come to take post credit, you know, tag on trailers pretty seriously. If you sit through 7 to 10 minutes worth of credits, you expect to see something that's going to excite you about the next group of films that are ahead. And Howard the Duck wasn't exciting. Howard the Duck was more like a joke and a mystery. And if they don't have a plan for that, then I will say I'm disappointed that they wasted the time to draw it, to animate it, and to put it on the screen. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'd be disappointed.
I enjoyed the movie. Again, I didn't get the Howard Duck. I don't think it has no connection. I think they were just saying, hey, we're just going to make you laugh even more by looking at this last scene. And we didn't tell nothing about the movie. It's still a good way of thumbs up.
I would love to see another bit with Rocket Raccoon or I would have just loved to see something different. But you know what? What's done is done. I still rate the movie an A. I'm going to see it again because it was minutes well spent the first time, and I completely and utterly expect to see it again and enjoy it. I'll tell you what I probably won't see until it comes on video, home video. I probably won't see Get On Up until it comes on home video.
I'm going to pause because I didn't see it either, but I wasn't in a hurry to go and watch it.
Yeah.
What's your apprehension?
I like Chad. I like Chad. I think he's a tremendous actor. He did a wonderful job with Jackie Robinson, and I'm looking forward to his role in the comic book universe. I think they are talking about casting him for a part that requires tights and a cape, but I don't want to see Get On Up. It just didn't strike me as the movie that I needed to see on the big screen this weekend. A lot of biopics for me are much better at home, where I can sit and I can watch them and I can reflect. James Brown is iconic. He is a legend in the entertainment industry. So I know that I'm going to sit back and enjoy it about as much as I sat back and enjoyed Ray with Jamie Foxx and Jackie Robinson with Chaz Bosworth. But I can wait on it. So be sure to keep an eye out for a review of Get On Up. Okay? Because I will assure you that I will talk about it. I will put out a blurb when I'm watching it, so that you guys know when it's on my screen and when I'm enjoying it.
Moving on to the next weekend is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm still excited about it. And yeah, I know I was wrong about Lucy, but I was right about Hercules. So, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm got a 50% chance of saying that this is going to be right from my view.
I I gotta tell you, we were both wrong about Lucy. Um, I had much higher hopes for Hercules than even you did. I wasn't I wasn't sold it was gonna be. I didn't think Hercules was gonna be a. I would have settled for a C plus B Hercules. This was not Hercules. I don't know what. This was about as bad as Noah. I mean, it just was not the character that we've come to know about. And there's a line between getting creative and just getting stupid. And I just think they got really stupid with Hercules to write a story about a retiring Hercules who has done all the things that we've heard of in lore, and now you've written some new piece to Hercules. There was no introductory story to Hercules. It just seemed to diminish the story of Hercules, to make him less than a god and more of a legend and a myth that did everything with a team and not with the heroic strength that we know of Hercules. I felt cheated. I felt disrespected. And I'm going to buy Hercules when it comes out and beat it with a hammer because I was really mad.
I think Hercules fell into the same concept because we saw the movie Hercules before. They introduced another one, The Legend of Hercules, earlier this year.
Yeah, I absolutely refuse to see that. It got 3% on Rotten Tomatoes as a film. 3, count them, 3%.
I just watched it, and I actually found it mildly entertaining. But I did not go to the theaters. I didn't spend the $20. I am happy. And I think when Hercules gets available for me to watch from my TV, again, I'll be mildly entertained. But I didn't spend the $20.
Right, right.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Are we giving it a thumbs up? I'm sure you saw more previews to it.
You know, I told you. No, I have a rule. Let me help everybody here. I have a rule. My rule is one time do I watch a trailer because I really watch critically, and I will remember too much of the trailer when watching the movie, so it kind of destroys it for me. So try to watch a trailer once and ignore it all other times. I think Teenage Ninja Turtles is going to have incredible visuals. I absolutely do not like the lead actress in I think anything.
Megan Fox.
I don't think I've liked anything she's ever been in, especially the Jennifer.
Quit it.
No, I don't like anything she's ever been in as her. The movie may get a pass, but watching her on screen is a bit much. I think an 8-year-old kid will absolutely adore this movie because it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know 8-year-old kids right now that DVR Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles even now on television, and their parents can't use their digital video recorder because it's loaded with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think it's going to be a great movie.
Okay.
It's going to be good. So I'm going to tell you what, I'll give it a thumbs up with my 8-year-old sensibility.
He's far too critical. I'm going to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to dare to say I got money saying that he's going to pull a B out of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's going to try to bring it down to a C plus, but because the movie's awesomeness was going to make him give it a B. You're going to give it a B.
Okay, the argument begins. So
we'll find out after what's going to happen, but I'm a B. There it is. That's prophetic going on right now. You want to get to the prophetic? Here it is. For all the spiritual people that's watching, David Green's going to write a B.
I'm trying to tell you, I just about am certain that the performances, the acting performances, won't rate a grade. So the best hope Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has for me is action, visuals, animation, humor, all have to be spot on because it's going to lose automatically, unless she's not on the screen often or she has completely altered her ability to perform. I'm nervous for that movie, but I'm giving it a thumbs up as an 8-year-old because I know that 8-year-olds don't typically look for special performances. They're looking for, the action. I I think that the action, the humor will be there. I'm a little nervous. I think that the turtles look great in the preview that I saw. I thought the turtles did look great. Splinter was
A
quite
rat.
menacing. What?
He looks like a rat.
I'm sorry, not Splinter. Jeez, Shredder. Shredder was looking good. Um, Splinter just didn't look good to me.
He looked like a big can opener. He actually looks like a shredder. He really.
But Splinter just really just looked like a. It just didn't work. But guess what? Spent too much time on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He comes out, he's on the vote. My 15-year-old son had a little nervous. So I'm going to withhold and give it a thumbs up as will enjoy. Watching this movie, you can somehow watch it at the target audience. I think you'll enjoy. If you're 45, problem.
The 45-year-olds is the one that's going to watch it more because we were the teenagers when the Teenagers Ninja Turtles kicked off initially.
I don't know. What's the release?
August 8th. August 8th. 3 more days. This weekend.
I'll be seeing it on the 7th, pop, and I'll be it after. It's got a 6.9. That's a C. Mike.
Okay. Movie. We're gonna go ahead and move on because I already know how that's gonna play itself out. Quote me. This the prophetic. You see the prophetic. You see, I just did this. That's when you know it's the prophetic going on. It's like, yeah, there it is. Now Sin City.
Ooh, I forgot. Okay.
Yeah. Sin City is another one that's coming up. Um, Now that's where that C might come in at. That's where we might have a C-ish situation going on because I enjoyed Sin City, I really did, but I can't help but think about the other movies that came out afterwards. So The Watchmen, of course, is one of my favorite. That was good. However, The Spirit that tried to do that same storyboard feel was horrible. One of the few movies that I actually got up and left. I didn't even watch the ending. I didn't even stay.
I got up and left.
So it's not looking good for Sin City, the prequel to Sin City. Well, is it A Woman to Die For, A Dame to Die For? I think it's the actual.
Sin City 1 was. I enjoyed Sin City 1. I'd watch it again. I will because didn't time that it was what 9 first Sin City came out. So, right. Watch. Really enjoyable. And then it was the gives me a little bit of hope. Always Willis. I like Eva. Well, but in
lose you guys. Seneca, you still got me?
I got you. I was a little bit curious. I'm like, you breaking up. I'm sorry. We're trying to get more power. Um,
That's what happens. You use Google Hangout with your cell phone, and then your sister.
oh, that's what's going on. I'm wondering. I'm like, this normally don't happen. But okay. Let's let's move. So, Sin City, you're giving it a where you at? Where you at with this?
I'm gonna give you one of these. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If you give me one of these,
It's a leaning thumb I got going on over here.
right.
I don't know if the person's gonna die or live.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say a thumbs up, but it's gonna be like a B minus. I think it'll be good.
You're optimistic. I'm gonna go ahead and throw into the next movie. Wait. I think I partially forgot what the next movie is, and I did. I partially forgot. Oh, sweet. Okay. Let's Be Cops. What you think?
You threw that one out there?
Yeah, that one's out there too.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. And I have no idea. Why? They made people. I don't recognize any television. They don't remind me of it. Feels like what is it where the top? It's like Police Academy. But these guys.
Well, obviously they're not even real cops from the trailer, and I guess I could completely go in on the trailer because I have yet downloaded it. Not saying that I download movies, but I've yet to see it. What I will say about this movie, according to the trailer, is we got a couple of people that plays this gag on being a cop, and based on being a cop, they see some of the privileges of being accepted, so they just kept on going with it, and it's a joke that obviously gets played out too long till they actually into a real situation. How serious is it going to be? I think it's going to be a laugh, probably similar to that of Tammy, but probably. Well, you see, you just do it. You see how it's not that many comedies out there. In fact, what was really a funny movie this year? Not Annie. Annie don't count. That would be a comedy, but I don't think that was meant to be a comedy.
Yeah, I don't think Tammy. Tammy was hard.
Oh, it was?
Very hard. She was in a bad, and the one-liner humor with humor. It didn't resonate. It wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready. Don't do it. I wasn't ready. Okay. So there has been no comedies. I threw that in there simply because I was hoping, I was aspiring for this to be a funny movie. But now here's the movie that I think we can have a little bit more insight in, and that'll be Expendables 3. Yeah, they didn't stop. Expendables 3. Wesley Snipes. Yeah. Mel Gibson. Yeah. Harrison Ford, which I felt was it was an awesome replacement to Bruce Willis. Awesome. Bruce Willis seemed to have like this smirk in this somewhat serious action movie, and he always had this silly smirk, so you couldn't take him seriously. It's like, are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to laugh? While Harrison Ford had that rugged, like, try me, try me. I'll bust a cap in you.
Big fan. Big fan of the action. I just think it was done well. Not saying that I don't know movies or anything. It was done.
We pleading the fifth. We're just talking about. We're just reviewing the movie as we know of it.
Right. Expect a review. As soon as I get but I can tell you right now, no less than a bit.
It's a good action movie to me. We got Wesley Snipes. Does he convince that he's still in shape? I mean, can he pull off a blade?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I do not think he can pull off a blade. But no.
Come on. You don't think you don't think he could do it?
No. I think they went light on. I think that he's been a little light. Go see it when it comes out. I'm gonna throw this out. I was actually disappointed at a couple of industry sites. I understand that pirating is real, and and only worth downloading. And if it's not worth but it's like bad service. You wish you have to go again. This is what I say. Go see at the theater. It's an incredible visual. It's funny. Action packed. And these guys are going to paycheck.
That was it. That was it right there. And I have to concur. Expendables 1 had so much great potential. Expendables 2, Van Damme, I'm sorry, I wasn't quite. He looked like old leather. But Expendables 3 looks like it's going to come all the way through. No comment. Okay.
Not that we researched it, but just to give this thing a little bit of a true left, going through my list. Into the Storm comes out this weekend. Looks amazing.
It does.
In terms of the visuals, someone told me that it was Twister or steroid. So I'm actually trying to weigh those. I had a couple other things. But a matinee view of me. With the paid 5 tickets. I'm going to one day and check it out. Just for the and I'm betting it's going to be incredible.
No. I'm not going to torture people with that. No, we're not watching movies that will be only a half a star. Movies that even wouldn't be considered a B rating. You know what? I forgot. We're watching movies that are B ratings at the main screen, and they are amazing movies, such as Dawn of the Dead and The Day That the Earth Stood Still. Okay, so these are like Z ratings. How about that? You didn't like The Day That the Earth?
No, you have Into the Storm.
No, not Into the Storm, not Sharknado 2, Quit It. You know, those are the movies that would be the top 10 worst movies for the year. It might be pushing for the century.
Okay. Now I've also when the game ends. Are you up on inspirational movie? Those are.
Now he's gonna throw in this inspirational movies, and I don't know what to tell him right now because this is not looking good. Because I know what he's going to mention, something about Gods and Kings in December. I know where you're about to go with this, and I'm sorry. All I'm going to say is
and one movie in September.
Okay, the one that you're about to mention is Gods and Kings, which is the story of Exodus. I get it, and all I gotta say is, where are all the black people? There's no black people in it. At least if the Ten Commandments had Ethiopians came up in there. There ain't no black people in Africa. Why are you laughing? There's no black people in Africa. Why did they erase that whole?
Yeah. Hilarious. Okay. Then we can talk about there's a movie coming out. Number 2. November Man. Pierce Brosnan returns.
Yeah, that movie looks hot. I ain't gonna hold you up. That movie looks hot. There's a lot of movies that's gonna come out before that. The Equalizer. Yeah, we know it. Denzel. 19 seconds.
The Equalizer's dropping before November Man.
Quit it. The Equalizer had me won in 13 seconds. I saw Denzel do one of these numbers, and I'm like, so it's gonna be a hot movie. Did I watch Flight? Not really, but yes, Denzel has yet to let me down. That's gonna be a hot movie.
November Man comes out September 6th.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see November Man. The Equalizer. That's as far as the year. I think now after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, people don't think it's gonna rate. Forgive me, which apparently is supposed to be an amazing film from some 19-year-old daughter. We'll see. It's along the lines of book trilogies or what. I think I've covered all the.
We covered all of it. I will add this little piece because I did watch it, and that was the new Batman cartoon, which was Attack on Arkham.
I haven't watched it.
Awesome movie.
Yet.
Awesome movie. It would not let you down. If you saw The Son of Batman, another awesome DVD pick. Y'all don't go to sleep on DC anime because they are killing Marvel. They are killing Marvel.
Arkham could happen tonight. So don't be surprised if you see the review from Arkham. Get over this headache that I've had.
Well, so our quick little recap. Go see Guardians of the Galaxy. If you tell me, Seneca, is it worth the $20? It's worth the 3D $20. Go to 3D IMAX, watch the full effect. Get on up. I haven't watched it yet. I'll get it on DVD, or I might watch it when they hit the dollar show. I don't know. I don't see myself in a hurry to watch it. we're on split votes on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's kind of like low, and I'm going to be kind of high. Yes, there it is, right there. And so we want to be police. I think it's going to be funny. He thinks it's going to be stupid. So again, we're kind of like there. He goes right there, pointing down. Okay, he might kill it, but
I'm probably going to crucify the cops.
And what else we got going on over here?
Expendables.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Sin City, and Batman. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just say it. Watch them. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles this weekend. Bad or not, we're watching it. Expendables 3. Yes, that's the following weekend. And I'm still going to say it's good. Harrison Ford was it.
We agree with 2 movies. Dawn of the Apes and Expendables 3.
This is
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Watch what's going to happen, folks. Here. He's gonna do the B. He's gonna give it the B. He's gonna be like, I didn't want to. It's gonna win him over. The 8-year-old kid in him is gonna win him over. Think about it, folks. What we have here, the guest David Green from Minutes Well Spent. This is his reviews. This is coming hot off the presses because he gets to see the screeners. I don't. Well, I saw one screener. I'm not gonna tell you which screener I saw, but I saw one screener. Check him out. All his reviews is on Facebook for Minutes Well Spent. His and is also on he has his own landing page for Minutes Well Spent for Next Icon, nx1icon.com/Minutes Well Spent. And you can stay in touch with all his comments, all his reviews, and of course, we might do this. We might get to the point where we do this once a week. It has yet to happen. I'm not going to say whose fault it is, but here we go. We're here for the month. We're doing this. Hey, we're doing once a month. We might get it twice a month. Hey, right around Christmas time when we see Annie nonsense. I said it out loud. Oops, I burped that one. Until then, this is us signing off.